Hi everyone, Josh here, welcome back to the channel. Today I am sharing with you the second video from the What Sold series I am doing in August. If you haven't seen part one, I will leave that in the video description for you. Now, let's start off with a great sale. Whittard of Chelsea side plates with the tea, biscuits and cake writing. These must have retired ages ago because they were snapped up very quickly for £20 and 50 pence. I believe I had them listed for 25. That might have been a best offer on offer to watchers that I've sent out, but two side plates for £20.50, absolutely amazing. These were free from Kelly and Jason the Pains. They gave them to me quite a while ago. They were selling the car out the way. I finally got around to listing that stuff about a month ago, and they sold very quickly. Next, the vintage chrome metal free tiered cake stand. I mentioned to a few of you to keep an eye out for them. Someone mentioned to me they had purchased one and sold it quite well, so I'm really happy to hear that. They are very much sought after for the high-end cafes, tea rooms, who want to do the cream teas, and they want it to look presentable and very nice. So you have all your scones, your sandwiches, your cakes, and that sort of stuff on there. Oh, your high tea, technically. Annoyingly, eBay for some reason sent an offer of £12.50 to this buyer. I'm more than happy to sell it at £12.50, but I wasn't expecting to get an offer sent to someone that I didn't send. It's just an eBay glitch. We just have to deal with them. I'm still happy with, it was a filler bag item for 10 pence. Still great for £12.50, but do keep an eye out for them. They are sought after. Next were these colorlicious wooden printing blocks of elephants and kind of leaves and florals. The eBay solds for these were kind of, I think one sold in America for like £25, one sold in the UK for like £8. There were quite a few listed for about the £20 to £30 mark. I listed mine at £25. A few days down the line, I had an offer of £12, which is the best offer I've accepted. I thought in my mind, it's one of these items that there aren't many sold and there aren't many listed. The chance of me getting an offer higher of £12 is very, very slim. I took the £12 and I'm more than happy with that. I paid £1. Definitely worth keeping out for wooden printing blocks for arts and crafts. That's the brand name. It came in the big art and stamp bundle I got from Steve. And this is like the 7th or so thing to sell from that. I'm well into profit. Next were these adorable Japanese cat salt and pepper shakers. Through my research, I worked out they were Japanese. Sadly, they could not be sold as salt and pepper shakers. Sally and Perry, as they're called. Sally was very damaged with paint chipping, and her hat was loose and wouldn't sort of screw on properly. They also had I believe, a sound box in the base of them. We kind of thought it was like a grinder at first, but it's not. It's a sound box. It obviously was no longer working, but quite an interesting feature. And there I'm just showing, the hat piece isn't working and it's all chipped and kind of coming away. Sold them as home decor, £12. Great sale. Could have possibly got a little bit more on Etsy for them, but I was very much in the mood that week of just getting stuff listed and gone. So more than happy with £12. I paid about £2 for them. Throwing this in here because I do strangely well with egg cups. I don't know what it is. Egg cups just do really, really well. 4 really simple, nothing fancy about them carved egg cups for £8.50 plus £3.50 shipping. I've got no idea why they sold for that price. They did. I've had them listed for maybe a year and a half possibly. Based on that background, I think it's about a year because that's in this house and I've only been back here for just over a year. Again, though, a filler bag cost me 10 pence. You could probably buy these for £1 or so on a stall and a charity shop for 50p each. £8.50. Absolutely happy with that. Now, these glasses, Bohemian Czech crystal. The star indicates that they're Bohemian crystal from Czech Republic. I believe it's the Czech Republic. Yeah, I would say it's Czech Republic. It better not be Czechoslovakia. I'm assuming it's Czech Republic. This is the pinwheel cut pattern because it's in a circle. I had 2 of these and I paid £1.99 for the 2. I had done my research on these kind of posh glasses months ago. Never actually found any to grab until recently. and I snatched these up at £1.99, knowing I could get about £15 each for them. I sold the first one on an offer of £10 because I had a very slow eBay day that day, and some days you just take a low offer because you just need the sale. But this one I sold for full asking price of £15 plus £3.50 shipping. Now, what I would say, well, two things actually. One, always measure the size. So I do base to the rim, I do top to bottom. I don't guess, oh, this is a medium wine glass. I just do top to bottom. And I do that because I had a few issues in the past where people are buying vintage dinner sort of servingware, and they're kind of not understanding that back then the sizing of the wine glasses was a lot smaller than what it is today. Then it was more of a tipple kind of size than a proper wine size. So I do include that just to make sure there's no confusion at all. And it's worth mentioning, from my research, I found that if the wine glass has a cut base, not a pressed, a cut base, it's got slightly higher quality to it, maybe has a bit more value. The higher end brands generally cut the base of their wine stems. And yeah, £15 and £10 from a £1.99 purchase, more than happy with. These two, always picking up this kind of tan and brown. I'm sure it has a colour pattern name. I don't particularly know it, but it's great for cottages and country homes. That's what it's sought after for. £6.99 for both of them. I paid 10p each, probably from the filler back. I'm always picking this colourway up, no matter what it is. Pot, this sort of stuff, casserole dish, I'll pick up. No matter what it is, it sells great. Another amazing sale from the Tradewinds Matalan bundle I got for £10. I got 2 boxes of brand new, never used mugs. I got a teapot, sugar bowl, and creamer. I got 8 plates, which I've not yet listed, and I got these egg cups. They were brand new in box, originally sold by Matalan for £2 about 20 odd years ago. I got £30 free postage for them. Now, some of you are probably wondering what the difference between is the Tradewinds ones and the Tradewinds X Matalan. There is no difference. Some of the mugs I had 2 lots of mugs. One set was Tradewinds, one set was Matalan. You could not tell the difference between the two. So I think possibly Tradewinds, when they were phasing out this design, maybe sent it all to Matalan or sold it on cheap, because that's kind of what Matalan does. They buy cheap bulk. Or this was the Tradewinds maybe way of getting rid of their seconds. Even though there was nothing wrong with them, the patterns were exactly the same, the colours were exactly the same. I'm not quite sure, but they did a kind of a deal together. But it doesn't impact the price at all. £30 brand new in box. Hopefully that's gone to a collection or to a collector, because there are people that collect this stuff. It would, I think, shock a lot of people. And there's also a lot more to this collection than you would imagine. There's canisters, there's tea towels, mugs, coasters. There's all sorts of stuff. Have a look at Funny Face Expressions by Tradewinds and you'll see it all. It's absolutely great. Next, Anna Huet, or Huet, however you want to pronounce it. She's German. I pick up these very small bud vases. They're heart-shaped all the time. Generally like to pay under £2 for them. The most common one you will find has heart patterns on, and the hearts will be red. This one was a snowflake pattern. Never seen it before. Thought we'd try it. It seems to be quite rare, and I sold it for £15. This came from one of those charity shops where everything is like £3 or less. I think I paid £2 for it. Really, really happy with that sale, and now I know it's one to look out for. Next, another more recent sale, a Quarry critter. Thanks to you, YouTube comments, I know kind of what they were. I just thought they were stone animals, and someone said they're Quarry critters. So thank you to that person. I had 4 dogs and 1 polar bear. I sold the polar bear on its own for £9.99 free postage. I sent it as a small parcel. It's just less faff if it broke as a large letter. I made about £4 to £5 profit on that, and it was like a 1-inch, 2-inch figure. Next, some of you remember ages ago, about a good year or 2 ago, I picked up these napkins, and they were stained, and I couldn't get the stains out well enough to not notice them. You know, you could kind of tell they were slightly stained or slightly marked. You know, they had some sort of, I don't know if that was like dust or dirt staining on them. I ended up not listing them and I put them in my death pile and just forgot about them. And then about 2 months ago, me and Carla went charity shopping and we spotted the napkin rings. And I got them home and I realised it was the same pattern. And I looked up on eBay how much money people were getting for both lots. And they were getting quite a good price. So I decided to list them both together for $15.99. Next, a Jerry Harper Pottery mug, £13, quite generic. This one has a stamp of Jerry Harper. Slightly hard to see the H on that one, but it's definitely there. Very basic, simple design. £13 is quite a standard price range for me on pottery mugs. Next, vintage aluminium cake tin. I sell these all the time. I pick them up all the time. This one, interestingly enough, sold to Northern Ireland, even though I've got Northern Ireland shipping off for the moment because of all the shipping issues and the price gauging by some of the couriers. I think I sent it Royal Mail in the end at the same normal price. So if you ever ship to Northern Ireland, go Royal Mail, it's the same price as usual. But for things like Hermes, they try and charge you double, which just doesn't make sense. Anyway, £6.99, came from Fill a Bag, cost me 10p. Always picking up the vintage aluminium kind of molds. And lastly, a very recent video, I showed this, a Korean stoneware planter. It sold pretty much the same day the video went up for £10. I could have probably got a lot more if I waited, but I don't have the space for these bigger, bulkier items anymore. So I really just wanted to get it out the door, and it sold very quickly for £10. More than happy with that. It cost me 10p. So that's everything. Hope you all enjoyed that, and I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll see you all soon.